That's part
It's
of
a
my problem.
freaking
Is like
spaceship.
if I get a PC, I just will never do anything else. That's my problem. Like I know it's a
Same.
black hole. It's like a black hole of like,
Yeah.
dude, I can't get this, or I'm like a drug addict, but like computers. I get a
Yeah.
computer, that's like a hit of heroin. Like I'm just like I'm
Yeah.
never stopping.
Dude, that's why I turn it on every day. I get that rush.
I may never see Hannah again. Like it just
I mean,
it might
true.
it might not be great. So
it's
yeah,
not like
but
that addicting. But
no, honestly, I'm kidding. But
I'm not.
I want a PC so bad. But
Dude, I'm serious. Like playing PC, playing any like you can play any game on PC is a thing. Like, there's not very many console exclusive games, and
yeah, especially
I'm telling
not,
you pair it with like a good computer, a good monitor, like it's dude. I don't know. It's so hard to explain. Like it's just night and day difference.
yeah, the gameplay is like a lot better.
Yeah. So
I
much
mean,
better.
games are really made for PC. Consoles are the ones that slow them down.
I mean, the new gen consoles are better, but they're not like you guys run Warzone at 60 FPS capped.
Right.
I
Yeah.
play Warzone at least 144 frames or FPS.
Dude, you can see the
So, like,
future
it's-
on your screen.
Well, it's not. It's
Yeah,
so
for
it's
real,
not
dude.
necessarily like yes, you can see stuff a lot clearer, better,
Mhm.
and you don't get like a screen tear. So when you're like moving left to right,
Yeah.
it's smoother. You don't get like that jittery kind of like. It's called screen tear, but yeah. Anyways.
I digress.
I just get a PC so we can play together, please.
All right, fine.
All right. It's another episode of the Way Out Here podcast presented by the Washed Up Network. We're going to get right into it. There's a lot of trending topics we got to talk about. First off, a United flight from Denver to Hawaii, 45 minutes after it lifted off, was catching on fire. And it was all caught on video over the weekend. And the video is probably one of the scariest things that I've seen on a plane. And the flight, nobody injured, nobody even hurt as they landed back in Denver. But were you guys able to see that freaking video?
Dude,
of it on
I
fire?
saw the video, which was
Yeah.
crazy. The fact that it was like on fire was bananas. And then did you guys also see like the pictures of like parts of the is it the turbine? The like
Yes.
the engine that
Yeah.
fell off and like landed like 3 or 4 feet away from someone's house.
Oh, I didn't see that.
You
The
didn't?
debris.
Oh my, yeah, I'll
mean,
send
there-
it to you.
I think there were 76 pieces of debris.
Oh my gosh, I just saw it. Is it? Oh, dude,
Isn't that
Dude.
insane?
this is in this guy's front yard.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, what the fuck? Well, I think the scariest thing is how calm this dude that's filming the engine being blown up while they're just.
Right?
It's on fire. It's
I mean,
on
it literally
fire.
looks like a big fireball on the wing of the plane, and people are just like calm about it. The dude's taking a little video. Everybody's calm in the plane. Nobody's screaming. Listen, I wouldn't be that calm. I wouldn't be screaming, but man, that's got to rock you a little bit, right?
I'd be hitting the button. I'd be getting a stewardess immediately.
Hey, ma'am, is this supposed to do this?
Like it's gonna be okay. Put your seatbelt back on.
Yeah, I'm no pilot, but I don't think that's jet
That
fuel.
don't
That's
look
cra-
right.
That don't look good. That's crazy.
I'm trying to look this up, but do you guys remember when the last commercial flight in the United States crashed?
Probably been a while, maybe.
In 2020, there were 40 accidents involving large commercial passenger planes, 5 of which were fatal.
Wait, when was this?
That's in all of the world.
Oh, wow. So my thing with this flight as well, they were going to Hawaii.
Yep.
I'm not no geographicologist, but there's no land between the US and Hawaii.
No,
It's
No, sir.
all Pacific Ocean.
Pacific Ocean.
Pacific Ocean. Dude, one of my coworkers did that. I was like, you gotta be kidding me.
I do that all the time, and I
I'm
always
not
catch
surprised.
myself. I always catch. Yeah, well, you know what? Go fuck yourself. How about that?
They're monetized, dude.
Oh yes. Shoot. Gosh darn it. The last fatal crash, I don't know, whatever this pulls up says it was in Buffalo, New York, February 12th, 2009.
Oh, that's a while though. 12 years.
Mm-hmm. It was.
Or I guess would. I mean,
Yeah, that wasn't
no,
that
it
big of a
wouldn't
plane
be.
though. Yeah,
No.
I
like
guess
these
it
are
happened
like
in 2000.
small, like big commercial planes. There hasn't been a big commercial plane in a long
No.
time.
No.
There was in 2013, there was a flight that killed. There was a flight that killed 3 people in San Fran, but yeah, there hasn't been a flight that killed more than 10 people since 2009, and it was in New York. And the aircraft crashed into a house during approach due to the captain's improper response to an impending stall. Everyone on board killing everyone on board, and they killed 1 person in the house. 50 people died. But 50 people on a plane is not like that's a small aircraft.
Yeah.
Yes, that's a lot of people, but like that's not like a big commercial plane that's killing.
But you said it was due to the lack of the pilot not identifying a failure. Is that
Yeah,
what you
like
said?
the plane like stalled and basically just nosedived after that.
Oh, so there's
So it
nothing
was
like the pilot could have done.
no. It was all the pilot's fault. There was no like engine failure or anything. The plane was like properly stalling so they could like land, and it just stalled and he didn't handle it and it just like nosedived. So
Oops.
yep.
Damn. That's crazy. That's wild.
Yeah, I mean 2001 obviously wasn't a great year, but also that was the last big crash, and it wasn't 9/11. It was November 12th, 2001. 265 people died in
Dang, that was like shortly after.
right. Yeah. And this
Like,
is
it's like a month and a half. What the heck?
yeah, so it looks like it was another pilot error. The aircraft experienced separation from its vertical stabilizer shortly after takeoff due to the overuse of a rudder by the first officer, killing 265 people on board. This was almost exactly 2 months after 9/11.
Oh, dude. How are we still using planes? I'm very confused. I don't think I'm
But
ever.
I mean, in the
But it's probably
past,
safer than driving a car.
yeah, I mean, in the past 20 years in the United States, like there's been less than 100 people that have died. That's pretty good.
That's a long time. That is a long time.
I mean, almost like 2 per year, 3 per year.
Yeah,
So
guess how many people die in car crashes a year?
Oh gosh, I don't know.
300,000.
50,000?
This says 1.3 million.
What?
That's
No
bullshit.
way.
That's way over the top.
Oh wait,
In the world?
it says approximately. Hang on, let me go actually.
Is
click
there
on the link.
1.3 million crashes?
Yeah.
Approximately 1.3 million people die in road crashes each year. On average, 3,700 people.
Did they say 3,700
I'm
people
gonna
lose their
reread
life?
this.
Read the sentence.
Okay. Approximately 1.3 million people die in road crashes each year.
Uh-huh.
On average, 3,700 people lose their lives. Oh, I should have just kept reading.
Every day.
3,700 people lose their lives every day. That put me in a brain twister. I was like, how are you about to say 1.3 million people die a year and then tell me 3,700? What is this? The coronavirus stats? Like, come on.
To be fair, though, it seems like the United States has a better luck than the entire world.
But I mean, have you seen how the rest of the world drives?
Yeah, 1.3 million people die a year around the world in car crashes. Only 36,000 of those are in the United States.
Which, I mean, that's still way more than how many people have died in the US for plane crashes.
Yeah.
So you're honestly more likely to die driving your car than.
You know what's so crazy is even though the population of the United States has gone up, the car crashes per year has gone down, which is interesting. Between 2002 and 2006, there was approximately 42,000. Now we're around 36,000. So,
But you think there'd be more with like all the technology and like phones and.
yeah, I mean, eventually there's
fast you
going to
can
be
make
like
cars.
very minimal, right? Because we're going to have self-driving cars, electric vehicles, And
Yeah, I mean-
honestly, cars are just safer nowadays with all
True.
the technology with the airbags and stuff. So although you may get injured, you shouldn't die from a car crash anymore.
Unless you're
Unless
doing
it's
something
like,
real dumb.
yeah, unless you go 90 into a semi and then, Jesus is taking the wheel. It's true. Like there's no amount of technology that's going to save you from that. So yeah, I don't know. That's it. Those are interesting facts. We're just dropping knowledge. The first topic of the day, we're just dropping some
Yeah.
like accident statistics on everybody's face.
You're welcome.
Damn.
And these are not made up, by the way.
Yeah, these are all real. Holy smokes. Second trending topic that we got today, El Chapo's wife, Emma Aspura. She was arrested today in Virginia. So El Chapo's wife arrested in Virginia for drug trafficking. Obviously, very, very obvious arrest there. But she finally got found. She was on the run for 4 years after fleeing Mexico, and she finally was found in Virginia. Very strange place to go because Virginia is very close to the nation's capital. It's almost like you're like really tempting the FBI just to come after you. Also, Virginia is where the FBI trains. So I don't know if she knows this, but not a great place to hide.
Hide in plain sight. Maybe it's the best
Actually,
place to hide.
Maybe she was at Quantico.
Yeah, maybe. She's
Oh my
not doing.
God.
Wow, damn. Drug trafficking. So obviously El Chapo is not doing too bad in his business still. He's still doing pretty good.
Yeah, I'm sure El Chapo's just fine. Where is he at right now?
I thought he escaped.
Dude, he escaped twice.
Yes,
Yeah.
he did.
Oh yeah. Man,
I'm
El Chapo looks like just your stereotypical run-of-the-mill Mexican drug lord.
It's because
Yeah.
he's the original drug lord.
I know, but
Dude,
it's
Pablo Escobar was, boy.
Was it Pablo Escobar?
Yeah, Pablo Escobar
Pablo
was before El
Escobar.
Chapo.
Pablo
Oh.
Escobar is the one. He's the main guy who was like shipping cocaine in like what, the 60s and 70s
Oh, that's right. Yeah, you're right.
from
Yep.
Colombia.
Colombia. Yep.
Dude, those like
Is El Chapo really a good person? Why is that a question people ask?
That's like a
do
search
bad
engine.
things.
It is. It's like one of the what a weird. Okay.
Oh, dude, do you guys know El Chapo's net worth?
Probably-
$2 to $4 billion.
That sounds about right.
That's a lot of money.
He's worth more than the Russian prime minister.
Yeah, I bet his yearly salary is 150 grand too.
Well, he's on a run, so
Yeah.
No, he's incarcerated. He's in jail.
is he?
Yeah, he is.
Dude,
Yeah,
you know,
we
he's only
captured him.
5'5".
Dude,
Yeah.
who would take orders from this guy? Third capture, the 8th of January 2016. So he is
Just shortly after. Where did he get captured at? Does it say?
I'm trying to look at that. I want to know where he's like staying. It doesn't look like they've actually released that publicly, which is smart. So
Yeah, that would make sense.
Yeah,
Yeah.
now I'm really like understanding why. Oh nope, they released it, so that's not great. He's serving a life sentence at ADX Florence. It is in.
Is it in Italy? Wait, why would he be in Italy?
Hmm.
That was stupid. I'm sorry.
No, it's in Florence, Colorado.
Damn. So you guys want to make a trip to Florence? Have him on the pod?
Yeah, he's in a maximum security prison. This place looks kind of awesome though. It also looks like what I would picture Area 51 to look like. I don't know. It's just like high security, but kind of high tech. What do you do if you are in the same jail cell as El Chapo?
You die.
You definitely
you
make
say you
friends with him,
die?
right?
You,
Yeah.
you become a drug mule.
Yeah.
That
Dude,
is
honestly-
absolutely still smuggling drugs.
Yeah, absolutely, dude.
In the Wikipedia for ADX Florence in Colorado being the maximum security prison, they had to put in here phones are generally banned, but some prisoners can secure phones. That seems wild to me. Why would we give people serving life or death sentences phones? Seems like a bad idea.
I think they just get them. Have you not seen those prison
Oh my
TikTok
God.
videos? I don't understand anything about prison because apparently everybody in prison can have a cell phone. I've
Dude,
seen so many TikToks, and there's like hundreds of thousands of people that like those videos.
Dude,
They're
there's
getting
some
famous.
pretty wild people in this jail.
yeah, they call it the Alcatraz of the Rockies. That
Yeah, dude,
sounds
there's
awesome.
like some like
I'm sorry.
there's this dude,
Yeah.
this guy's name is Richard Reed. He's serving 3 life sentences plus 110 years. He was part of Al Qaeda. He was like an Al Qaeda operative.
Jesus.
Why is
Dude,
he
this
not
prison
dead?
is wild.
Whoa, the notable current inmates. This list is I
That's
mean
what I'm saying. That's what I'm
it's
looking
just
at.
straight it's just straight up all terrorists basically.
A bunch of Al Qaeda members.
Oh, this is great.
There's like
Oh,
domestic
dude,
terrorists in here.
that the Boston bombers in there.
Terry Nichols.
No,
Oh
that
no, that's the Oklahoma City bomber.
yeah, the Dzhokhar Tsmanov or whatever. Dude, that kid was holy smoke. So he obviously was one of the kids in the 2013 Boston bombing, but he had a death sentence that was overturned in 2015. So he just has a new penalty
Bro,
phase. So
this
he's like, sir,
prison is wild.
yeah, this is
There's a dude in here named James Marcello serving a life sentence. He was the front boss of the Chicago outfit, convicted of racketeering, conspiracy for participating in 18 murders, directing criminal activities including extortion, illegal gambling, loan sharking, and bribery.
jeez. Dude, this is crazy. I mean, they have the Boston Marathon bomber, the Unabomber, and the Oklahoma City bomber all in the same prison. I mean, this is like the worst of the worst in here.
How have I never heard of this prison before?
Yeah, what
Seriously.
the heck?
They probably don't have very much like PR or media because they don't want any publicity. But also the people serving like espionage charges. There's this guy, Robert Hansen. He's serving 15 consecutive life sentences. He's a former senior FBI agent assigned to counterintelligence, pleaded guilty in 2002 to espionage for passing classified information to the Soviet Union and later Russia over a 20-year period. So basically, he was like a traitor, a spy for Russia in the United States, serving 15 years in life. 15 years life sentence. That's
Dude, this is crazy.
yeah, this is absolutely wild. All the organized crime members that are in here. This makes no sense to me, but I think it's always funny. So when people are sentenced to more than like one life sentence, I don't really get that. I don't really get why that's significant at all. You're still serving one. It's not like they can die 12
Twice.
times. But
It's not a cat. Like,
there's this guy, Ronald Harone. His nickname is Raw Diggs, and he is serving 12 life sentences plus 105 years. Like insult to injury, they just tacked on 105 years after his 12 life sentences.
You're never getting out.
He was convicted in 2014 for 21 counts, including 3 murders, racketeering, drug trafficking, and running a violent drug gang in New York. That gives you 12 life sentences, huh? That's pretty crazy. Wow. Well, I don't know how we've never heard of this prison before.
I need more of this. I'm gonna start looking up some
Our
YouTube videos. This is insane.
Our Top One Tuesday is just going to consist of top prison inmate at the Alcatraz of the Rockies.
Let's do it.
Oh my gosh, I've literally never heard of this place ever.
This is where all of them go to die.
yeah, I'm kind of right there with you. Like, I don't get why these guys have like multiple life sentences. Like, they're not getting out.
It's one life sentence is only 25 years. That's how long a life sentence is.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Oh,
a life
I
sentence
know.
is only 25 years max.
Oh, wait. Okay. What?
Yeah.
Wait. Did Taylor just teach us something right here?
There's no way.
I'm 100% certain. All right, now I'm like 99% certain because you guys are making me doubt myself.
Dude,
No,
a life sentence is only
15.
15.
What?
Are you fucking serious?
like?
So it's less than
Okay,
I thought?
I must be an idiot, but I was like, life sentence is for
It's like your whole life. Yeah,
like
that's what I thought.
indefinite. Like it's an indefinite amount.
Well, I knew.
That's what I thought. I thought it was like you're in there until you literally die.
Die. So 15 life sentences didn't make sense. Now it makes total sense. I mean, that's still
Yeah, still-
overkill, but
Yeah, it's a long time.
Why
that's
don't they
200
just-
years. But
Why don't we
yeah.
just? Why don't they just make one? You're in there till you're dead. You're not getting out.
You
You're
would
done.
think it would be called
life
a life sentence.
Technically,
Would've
they only
thought.
live 15
Not me.
years.
Dude, wait a second. That's crazy. I don't think people know that.
Dude, so El Chapo then, he's serving life plus 30. So that's only 40. I mean, that's still a long time, like 45 years.
Yeah, but he could probably get out on good behavior or some shit after
He'll
like
be
30 years.
105.
Okay.
He'll be dead.
He'll be dead.
He'll
Yeah.
be dead.
I'm pretty sure,
I-
anyways. I guess
mean-
depending on when he started it. Yeah, so
Yeah.
he's 63. So, I mean, he technically could get out.
How much of his sentence has he served?
I don't know.
That's the difference.
Well, I mean, if he was
Because if-
captured in 2016, it's been 5 years. So
And
he has
they
40 years left.
And they retried him from 2016 because they caught him prior to that.
Well,
He
I'm
was
assuming
arrested
this is
back in, like,
updated with all of
2001.
his. I'm sure that's all of his updated stuff.
Sure, yeah, most likely.
I think.
This is
There's
bonkers,
guys
bro.
in this prison that are only serving one life sentence.
Why can't they just call it 15 years?
Yeah, let's not get confusing here. Like, let's just call it what it is. 15
Yeah.
years is like a life sentence is like a slap on the wrist for these guys.
I mean, it's still
They're
like
like-
15 years.
Oh,
It's better than 25 to whatever. So when people say 25 to
I don't know,
life, that doesn't make any sense. That's backwards. So you're saying 25 to 15 years?
maybe it's the
I guess.
state's,
I guess some
perception of a
states,
life.
yeah.
Yeah, it's state's
Like a
perception
death
of a life
sentence?
sentence. Yeah. Well, no, not like a death sentence, like a state's perception of what a life
Life
sentence.
sentences.
Yeah, a life sentence.
But a federal life sentence is 15 years.
Well, it's state dependent, I think.
Really?
Hang on.
Well, this
Doesn't
is
make any-
kind of blowing my mind. I'm going to be totally honest.
I
Yeah,
always
so it
thought
looks
it was
like-
25
Uh,
length.
Okay, so in Florida, if you get a life sentence, it translates to what would translate to what's called a natural life. So it is a life sentence.
Oh, so Florida's the only one that makes sense. That's weird.
who would have thought? Not me.
But some of them are 25 years. What the hell is going on?
Yeah, okay.
And some of them are 15 years. What was the 15-year one then? Why does Google give us the 15-year one first?
Who's making these rules?
In most of the United States, a life sentence means a person in prison for 15 years with a chance of parole. It can be confusing to hear a man sentenced to life, but then 15 years later, they're free.
Oh, so I guess it, yeah, so it
Oh,
varies.
Okay. So a life sentence usually means like they're in jail for X amount of time, but like they're always on parole.
Oh, okay.
So they're technically out on parole, so they can like be in society, but they're always going to be people that we check up on and stuff like that. So you are doing a life sentence, just not in prison specifically.
I love this little. It varies by state, or except Alaska. Like Alaska has its own fucking rules.
12 months.
Yeah, Alaska's like
We need
"Eh."
you back out here.
We'll put
But-
We'll put you out in the cold for 20.
But if
minutes.
you kill a bear without a bear tag, they're like life sentence plus death. They're
Yeah.
like we kill you immediately. If you poach in Alaska, they kill you. If you do
Like
anything,
right
if, you
then
kill,
and there.
if
Just
you
no
kill-
questions.
if you kill people, they're like 2 to 3 years. They value animals so much more than they value humans in Alaska.
Well, yeah, because like they can eat
Mhm.
animals. They can't. I mean, I guess they can eat humans. So they kind of fucking weird.
Facts. That's true. Can't
Wouldn't
live
be
off.
surprised.
Can't live off humans.
I mean,
You could, I guess.
You could. Tribes in Africa do it all the time. Speaking of cannibalism, I watched some sketchy ass movie last night about that. It was like, it wasn't a real movie. I mean, it was a real movie, but it wasn't like a documentary. It was like some sketchy ass movie about people that
Just
went
straight up
down in Africa.
cannibalism?
Yeah, and they just ate them, just cooked them and ate them, smoked them for like 12 hours and ate them.
Smoked them.
they
Mhm.
smoked them.
Uh-huh.
Ooh, I bet that wouldn't be bad.
I wonder what the baking sheet shows. How much time you have to cook them for?
Depends. What do you want? Like
15 to
medium raw?
25 minutes at
You
425
want
or
medium rare?
Yeah.
How do you like your human?
what? Love at 425 degrees, or we doing this different? God, that is great. That was just in Africa?
Yes.
Okay. Makes me feel a little bit better that it's not.
It's
you
not.
know,
It's not like it
stateside.
hasn't happened before. I mean,
Yeah.
the was it the Donner Party or was it
The
Bonner?
Dahmer. Yeah. Jeffrey
Dahmer?
Dahmer.
No. I mean, yeah, he did, but I mean, the Donner Party, like that.
Oh,
Those
yep.
people that got stuck in the wilderness and they ended up having to kill one of their boys and cook them up.
I mean, that's just
Shit happens, man.
awful stories. All right, moving on a little bit here. Oklahoma wide receiver just got, and we won't say his name just for his benefit because he got destroyed over the weekend by a Ben Askren lookalike. So this kid goes to the University of Oklahoma, plays football for the team. Obviously, Oklahoma is one of the best teams in the nation, and just gets whooped on camera for 2.5 minutes to a kid that has 10 years of background in MMA and not a guy that you want to mess with. Were you guys able to see the full video of Ben Askren lookalike throwing hands?
Yes. It was awesome.
Yeah.
It's hilarious. Well, that wide receiver kid's quite a bit bigger than the
Mhm.
Askren lookalike. The Askren kid looked like he was, I don't know, probably like 130, 140. But it was in a men's bathroom, which was already crowded and probably smelled like piss. And then they started getting into a fight and they went to the ground, rolling in everybody's piss, just throwing hands at each other. What a terrible spot to have a fight at. Like,
Yeah, not great.
I
Way
would
That-
concur.
the kid of that wide receiver, or the friend of the wide receiver that got tossed against that wall.
Jean
and
Jacket
just-
Boy.
Yeah.
Oh, he got smoked.
Oh my gosh. So him and his friend got smoked. Not a situation that you want yourself to be on camera for. That's for sure.
But I guess wasn't he like backing up his like wide or quarterback? Like the dude was talking shit about Spencer Rattler, and the wide receiver was like, "Nah, dude, like he earned the spot, he deserves it." And then
Yeah, I don't know what the situation was. I just watched the
guess.
video, but I know the most disrespectful part of that video was that kid that beat him up turned to his friend and they were like literally deliberating whether or not they wanted to whoop their ass. They were just like, "Hey, do you want to do this? Like, you got time? Do you think that we should do this?" And they both like nodded their head yes, like very reluctantly. And then they just start whooping ass. Like it looked like a movie scene where they just looked at each other like, do we have to right now? Okay,
you wanna,
sure.
you wanna.
He gets like shoved one time. They're like, okay, now you get to die. So
What and dude, what's actually super funny in the video is the wide receiver's friend is the one who pushes the dude who punches the wide
Yep.
receiver.
yep.
The wide receiver didn't even do anything.
Don't matter.
And
Don't
now
matter.
the wide receiver apparently was like in surgery this morning for eye surgery because he
Yeah.
had to like whatever that
Oh, he
detached retina or whatever.
Oh,
Oh shit. Are you serious?
Yeah, he got fucked up bad.
Dumbass.
well, it sucks because like that college football player probably was like, I can't do anything because if I get in trouble for this, like I could potentially lose my if he's on scholarship or something
Right.
like that.
Shouldn't have been talking shit.
I don't think he was talking
Man.
shit.
Oh, he was talking, dude. He was talking shit. The he's in the fucking kid's face, pointing at him, and that kid is like turning away, and then his buddy comes over and shoves him. It was not like that fucking Ben Askren kid was just like not there to do anything. Like
Right.
it was very mutual that they
You
both knew
you
it
know
was gonna
that
go
kid
down.
who like had like MMA experience was like just waiting for a moment like this.
Oh,
just 10 years of training just for a moment like this.
Dude, we were talking earlier about like waiting my whole life for this opportunity. That kid right there. Like this is
It
the
was a little
pin-
bit different circumstances for me, but
he was literally this is the peak of his life. If he gets another opportunity to go viral just beating somebody's ass, I'm surprised Dana White or somebody hasn't like tweeted out the video and been like open invitation.
Yeah.
Like
No
something funny like that where Conor McGregor's like, "Hey, next bout, this guy."
next belt, let's go.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm still on Ben Askren lookalikes team because I'm watching this video right now, and the wide receiver is literally in this kid's face. Like pointing at him and talking to him, and his jean jacket buddy's like shoving the fucking other kid, and I don't know what's going on, but
All I
also,
know is
wide
there are
receiver kid was way bigger than this
way bigger.
Askren lookalike.
Also, I just know that if you're fighting in a bathroom and rolling around on the ground at an
Ugh.
Oklahoma bar, there are no winners. Absolutely zero.
No,
You may win the fight, but you lost the war because you smell like piss. You can't even celebrate your win because everybody doesn't want to be around you because you smell terrible.
it's gross.
And you got kicked out of the bar. So you smell like piss and you got kicked out of the bar. So who really won that fight? Nobody. Dude, shout out to the people that were like pissing in the urinal and just like letting the fight happen behind them and then figured it out like halfway through. They're like, I gotta bounce.
Casually walked over.
Yeah.
I saw that kid
Try to like push him a little bit.
Yeah, he
Like,
like
get off.
grabbed his shirt. He's like, hold on, and he just like walks by, just like gets out of the camera. I'm like, no, thank you.
Yeah, seriously. He almost like leaned on him too. He just like did the Iverson step over. He just
Yeah,
I'm
for
done
real.
with this. Yeah, that was a crazy video. Man,
Yeah.
what a weekend we had. El Chapo's wife gets arrested, a flight catching on fire, Oklahoma wide receiver just gets pummeled. The last thing, and probably maybe the most important thing to us on the Way Out Here podcast, a rover landed on Mars
Yeah,
and
He
has
did.
4K video of
About
Mars.
time.
can't wait.
I mean, if you guys, is there an amount of money that you guys would be like, okay, I'll do it if you were offered the money, but you had to go into the space shuttle to Mars and you can't come back. Like there's no return flight back.
What are you gonna do with the fucking money?
Well,
why would I get
but-
paid to go die? That's what you're literally asking me.
you could
Yeah,
be
like
one of the first people on Mars. You'll be in the history books.
And
As
then
soon
you
as
die.
they get Uber Eats or DoorDash on Mars, I'll go. But
That's true. I
Ah,
think
man.
Tesla's probably going to be the first like private company on Mars anyway. So
True. Yeah. Or Amazon or Apple.
okay, so let's change the scenario. Maybe there is a return flight back from Mars, but I mean, we all know it's probably like a 5% chance at best that you're coming back.
Well, then it's gonna be. How long does it take to get to Mars? Isn't it like 2-3 years from here to get to Mars?
That was a great question. Let's see if they
it
have a
takes a-
fast lane.
Yeah, it fast lane. Do they have like
do they have a
uh,
carpool lane on the way out there?
Yeah, exactly. If I bring a Martian back with me, can I ride the
Dude,
carpool lane?
seven months to get to Mars.
Damn. So just a little under a year.
So you
Dude,
can get there,
that
get
just
back in 14
blows
months.
my mind how far away Mars is.
It's a long time.
What the hell?
Takes you 7 months.
7 months. I want to know how many miles. Are they just going slow?
No, they're in a rocket. What do you
Damn,
mean?
dude. 293 million miles.
Yeah.
That's a lot of miles.
Are they going
mean-
slow? They're just putting it in cruise. Put the rocket in cruise. Are you high?
Dude,
What the
maybe
fuck?
maybe they had a couple of pit stops. Who knows?
Dude,
Maybe they're taking their time. Hey, if
stopping
you,
at the Loves on the way out.
if we go across country and are in a car, we have some pit stops. Maybe that like Mars rover did that, but no. 293 miles in 7 months. That's impressive. That's a long ways.
How fast was it going? I don't want to try and do that math.
I don't.
Yeah.
How fast was it called the Perseverance? Preference?
Perseverance.
enough.
What was it called?
It's Perseverance.
Is it really?
Yep.
Dude. Bro, it took them 7 months at 25,000 miles an hour.
Yeah, that sounds about right. It's a rocket.
Damn, get your ass going, dude.
Oh my god.
25,000 miles per hour. I can't even fathom that. Like, I don't even know why something would go that fast. Honestly.
I mean, my
Like-
Subaru goes about,
But
And it's
seriously,
all-wheel drive.
like we drive
Wheel
what?
drive.
We top out at like 90, 95, 100 sometimes, like when we're on a road trip. This was
Yeah.
going 25,000 miles per hour. I genuinely can't even fathom that.
That's pretty fast. But it also took him 7 months. Like the last time we went to Mars, I swear it took like 3-4 years to get there.
Yeah, I think you're right, actually, because I
But-
remember it just being a long con. Like I
That's a-
remember
that's a
them
long
actually. I
ways.
remember them launching it and being excited, and then they told me how
Yeah,
long
because it was in
would take.
1992.
Yeah.
They barely could
Oh,
spell NASA in 1992. Are
true.
you kidding me?
What launched recently that was like it was so exciting, and then you figured out how long it took, and we're all like, oh,
Wasn't
I'm
it
not-
to the
Wasn't
moon?
it SpaceX?
yeah, it must
Didn't
have
they
just been-
die?
I thought something blew
Oh.
up.
Something blew up on the return. I'm pretty sure they died.
I don't think it was manned. I think it was like I think it was just a rocket. They were trying to like.
Oh,
I might be wrong, but I don't think anybody died. Maybe.
I don't think
That'd
anybody
be
died
sad.
either.
Break-
it was a SpaceX launch to Mars.
No, this was NASA.
Oh, stupid.
Well, watch SpaceX do this in like
SpaceX is supposed to go to Mars.
I know, but watch SpaceX do it in like 3 months. It goes
Probably.
50,000 miles per hour, and it takes half the amount of cost. It's like Elon's got it in the bag. They just race to Mars. That'd be kind of cool. You could bet on which spaceship shows up to Mars first. That's something I can get behind. All right, we got one whack thing and top one Tuesday. Let's do one whack thing first and round it out with top one Tuesday. We always do top one Tuesday first. So one whack thing, Matt, you go first.
Yes, sir. So mine, I don't know where the camp was at, but Cam Newton, he had one of his football camps that he puts on for the kids, which is super cool. A lot of these kids are like pretty decent athletes, I would assume, since they're going to a Cam Newton camp. This kid that was at this camp was talking mad crap to Cam Newton, calling him like you a free agent, you about to be poor, you're trash, blah 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 blah, like all this stuff. Cam Newton actually handled it
Yeah,
very
really
very well. My thing is like, dude's in the NFL, he gets paid.
He made like $1 million last year, and it was his worst year last year.
Yeah, and it was just a 1 year deal, so like he can sign another contract.
Yeah, he's just going to keep signing $1 million deals. And I think his Carolina contract was pretty fat, right?
Yeah, dude, his net worth is like 75 million.
And he's a good
This
business
kid's
guy.
this kid's net worth is probably negative $300. Hashtag me too.
He's got
Um,
the biggest mouth of all time. Just
dude,
shit talking.
and I
this
guess I
NFL
don't know if it was like
quarterback.
legit or not. But there was a video later on because the kid was like just talking a bunch of crap to him, saying like, and Cam Newton was like, "What have you done? Like, let's see." And the kid was like, "Oh, you'll see." And then there's like this video of this kid, the kid who was talking shit just got absolutely
Oh no.
rocked.
See, that's the problem with talking shit to NFL players. Like you got to back it
And it
up.
was like,
and if
yeah, it
you're
was like that night or the following day in a high school game,
oh,
and this
no.
kid just laid him out.
not a
Not a good look.
Football's one of those sports where you just don't want to poke the bear. Like there's going
Treat
to
you
be
like
something.
an NFL star.
Yeah, but like just in football in general, I feel like what goes around always comes around in football. Like
True.
high school football, college, like you always can find some piece of film where you're gonna get lit up. And
Absolutely.
so if you're talking shit to somebody, they can find something on you. Like there's nowhere to hide on a football field. Like you can't just fucking hide somewhere and just be safe, you know? Like you can get lit up anywhere.
At any point.
Anybody can catch these hands on the football field. Like it's
I just don't get it. Like you're gonna talk to somebody who's gone through everything from like, D1 college football at Auburn,
won a
to
national
playing-
championship.
playing in a Super
Yeah.
Bowl. Like granted they lost, but like the like this kid's still in high school. The kid hasn't done anything. And yet he's talking crap. Although the kid did end up apologizing. He sent out like a letter or a statement or something
Yeah.
like that.
I did see Newton too. Like he handled it really well. And
He
he was
did.
like, now you got what you want. Like now I'm paying attention to you. Like ask me questions. And he tried to be cool with them. He's like, ask me questions. I'll answer your questions. If
Yeah.
you got them, like, let's get better here. And the kid was like still talking shit to him. And Cam's like, okay, like if you don't want my help, then I don't really care. And his team was like 0-2 at the 7-on-7 tournament too. They were not even a good
Yeah.
team.
No. They won't.
Bad look. Bad look.
Yeah, not a
Ridiculous.
good look at all. It just blows my mind that. Yeah, and this kid was like not even big either. And Cam Newton's a big dude.
Dude, he's like 6'5".
Yeah.
6'5", like 230.
Yeah, he's big.
He's a
Yeah,
big boy. I mean, he's a
Yeah,
running
he's
quarterback.
6'5". Yeah, he's
I mean,
6'5".
Is he what? How much does he weigh? 220, 230?
Let me see here.
The one thing I hate about Cam Newton, if you're going to talk shit to Cam Newton, you should talk shit about how much he uses those stupid keyboards that nobody else uses for his Instagram posts. Like he uses the ones that he uses. I don't even know what the keyboard's called.
Oh, the
But he
letter,
always-
like the font.
Yes,
like the
he
weird
uses-
font.
He uses the font that like has the dots over all the U's and like the underscores on the F's. Like it's so obnoxious. Like all of the wording in the font is just off. Like it looks
Stop
weird.
fucking talking.
Dude, I didn't realize. Dude, Cam Newton, holy cow. Cam Newton has 3 Pro Bowl appearances. He has 1 MVP. He has a 2015 AP Offensive Player of the Year, 2015 Burt Bell Award, 2011 AP Offensive Rookie of the Year, and a one-time
Sheesh.
All-Pro. Like, you're really going to talk crap to this dude? And by the way, he is 245.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
6'5", 245.
And there's not like an ounce of fat on that dude. He
No.
is yoked.
He's
6'5",
jacked.
245, and he's a running quarterback that runs a 4.5
And I'm not like a
40.
big Cam Newton fan either. Like, I've never really
Mm.
like. I don't not like the guy. He's never been like my favorite. But I still would never, especially somebody who is 4 times the size of you.
Yeah, I feel like Cam Newton's always just played for teams that aren't super likable. Like he
Yeah.
played for Auburn. No, nobody's like a huge Auburn fan.
War Eagle.
Yeah, War Damn
Shit
Eagle.
cold.
And then he played for the Panthers. It's not like everybody's like huge Panther fans.
True.
We do have a local connection to him. So, what was his name? Connor
Harrison.
Connor Harrison. He was doing some video work in Spokane, and he caught the eye of Cam Newton, and Cam Newton hired him as his personal videographer. And so he started doing like video stuff for Cam Newton's charity. And then the Carolina Panthers hired Connor Harrison as their main video guy for social media. I don't know if he's still doing that. That was a while ago. That was like
That's
5-6 years ago, the last time I heard of anything like that. But I know that Connor Harrison was making like viral videos in Spokane. He made that one video giving out like money to homeless people downtown, and it went viral on Facebook. And Cam Newton loved his videos because he was doing highlight videos for all these players. And yeah, so I don't know if he still does it. I don't even know how long that lasted, but I do know like Connor's favorite team was the Carolina Panthers.
Yeah.
And so like it was a dream come true for a little
Dude,
bit.
I
for
think
him to
he's
do that.
still doing it because his like profile picture is him.
Filming.
And-
He's still got like 3 videos of Cam Newton, like right off the bat here.
Yeah. Well, those are retweets, but
Oh,
But I mean, most likely he probably took them.
I had no idea.
That's pretty badass, right? Like little
Yeah,
local
that's
connection.
cool.
He went to CV. We went to school with his sister Paige. So yeah, weird circle of life here with Cam Newton, but we have like a local tie to Cam Newton. Who would have thought? And now people are talking shit to him. So here we are.
don't talk shit about Cam Newton.
That's my dad. Take your one whack thing.
All right. My whack thing comes out of Ohio. A local man is putting a little bit of a twist on his tradition of Lent by giving up solid foods for 46 days and drinking only craft beer.
At a boy.
I am so for this diet. I'm not a huge craft beer fan, but obviously this is working for this guy because he started this and he's already down like 5 pounds within like the month that he has started it. And this is his 3rd year of doing it. He's done it in 2019 and 2020. He's lost up to like 40 to 50 pounds each time he's done this. He says that he's had improvements on his cholesterol And yeah, I don't know. I'm just very confused as to how
It
this
just
guy
feels
is
like it's going to end poorly. Like he
right.
might be down 5 pounds, but like it seems like a recipe for disaster.
Well, and the thing is he says that what he's doing is he's only drinking beer, water, and black coffee. Okay. And he reiterates in the interview that he is not drinking an excessive amount of beer. He's only having like 3 to 5 a day, which
Dude, 3 or 5 craft beers to me would
get you
Yeah,
buzzing.
craft beers get you buzzing a little bit, even after the first one. Really,
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
they're like
And you're not eating any food.
5-6% alcohol.
That's
Yeah.
going straight to the dome.
I'm sauced after 2 for sure.
Also, funny enough, craft beer, a lot of craft beer has estrogen in it. So if you're trying to lose weight, you want to stay away. So he's going to be like this skinny dude with just huge boobs.
That's why my boobs are bigger. What the hell?
Drink whiskey. You got to drink whiskey. No estrogen. It's bad for you.
Does vodka and rum have estrogen in it?
No, I don't
No.
think liquor does. Just beer. It's in the. I want to say it's in like the hops.
Oh, so
Or
really, if you drink beer,
yeah, it has mild traces of estrogen in it.
better be careful, Travis. There's a storm coming.
He's already a big old bitch.
That's
Anyways,
true.
the reason that this guy's doing it is to raise money for Sergeant Dell's virtual tip jar, which is going to a relief fund for restaurants and bars that were affected during the pandemic. So
that's
pretty cool.
Pretty convenient excuse to drink beer just for weeks on end.
Yeah, I'm about it.
Hey, I think we need to like start a little donation jar for the next 2 weeks, just straight up 14 days straight. Anybody who wants to donate, we just
Please.
drink
Don't
beer,
tempt me
water,
with a
and
good
black
time.
coffee.
Let's go.
I still want to do our 24-hour stream. I think that would be fun, but I mean, yeah, it'd just be great content because we'd have so many clips and video and funny things to do. But yeah, all right, I'll round it out here. My one whack thing. It actually is a story of this little girl. She is 9 years old, and she's been taking Zoom classes for the past year. And so her mom figured out that she has been tired of taking Zoom classes, and for some reason, her Zoom stopped working. So the video chat that they use in school, they were logging in, and she couldn't use Zoom anymore. So the mom was having to write into the teachers and say, hey, I apologize, but she's not going to be in class today because our Zoom just will not work. And so they finally, after 2 weeks of her not being able to use Zoom because they tried to hack it, they tried to like troubleshoot it and everything. And they figured out they were like basically sneaking up on her and like figuring out what she was doing. She was entering the password incorrectly 20 times and getting her account suspended for like long periods of time. So when she logged in, it wouldn't go to the actual Zoom meetings. It was like going to this help page, but it wasn't saying like you've been locked out or anything. So the little girl figured this out. So before class, every single day, she would type in 20 passwords incorrectly, shut down her Zoom account so she couldn't go to class anymore. And after 2 weeks, they figured this out because they finally got it up and running. Obviously, the like time that she was locked out was up. And so she was on Zoom for a couple of hours during the day, and her mom finally caught her entering 20 incorrect passwords in a row right behind her, and watching her lock herself out.
Dude, that's so funny. Oh my gosh.
So shout out to this little girl. That's my one whack thing, but shout out to this little girl for rigging the game at 9 years old. I think everybody should learn a little.
Work harder, not smarter.
I had a girl.
Wait, work smarter, not harder. There we go.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm sure all these kids are tired of Zoom. Man, I would not pass classes, dude. I straight up would not pass. I talked to one of our friends, Joe Schweiger, this weekend, and I was talking because he has his little brother in middle school, and they go to class 2 out of the 5 days. In the other 3 days, they have to do like virtual school. So they basically go to school Tuesday, Thursday, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. They do virtual. So they have like these. I mean, he just has Monday off, Wednesday off, Friday off, basically. So he has like these 4 days where he's not in school, and it's so hard to get him to like log in. And even when they log in for school, they're like in bed or whatever. They just like sign in, they like keep it on, they turn the volume up and like leave the room, and they're not paying attention because nobody actually has their videos on. Because if you have your video on, it takes bandwidth. And a lot of students say like, oh, sorry, it's choppy because my video's on. So
I would have never passed. I barely paid
Never.
attention, and I had to go there. Like,
I was gonna say I barely
If-
passed, and we were there.
yeah,
that's what
if,
I'm saying.
if I had a video class where I really had the option of kind of going, I would have not gone at all.
I mean, I can say very confidently, even my online classes in college were by far the hardest ones I had to pass because I just had zero self-discipline.
Yeah,
Just like
dude.
if I knew it was online, I gave probably 25% of the effort that I gave to in class because I thought it would be easier. Obviously, it's not. They give the same amount of homework and everything. But like that's if I had that in high school, I'd 100% not be like eligible to play baseball or anything.
I still wasn't sometimes. Sorry, coach.
Hey, school is hard. Also, we got screwed in baseball because it was like a new term. So, yeah, I don't know. It was harder than people think.
It
We had
was
to be
not
like-
hard. We had to show up for God's sakes.
Oh,
That's
I know,
hard.
but we had to take the like prefixes tests, and those were hard sometimes.
Do you guys remember the Wassel? Wassel? Was it the
Yeah.
Wassel?
Yeah, sure did.
Dude, I think all I did was just I barely filled out my name correctly, and I just did patterns. I just went A, B, C, D, and then I went back. Like I don't even.
Yeah, because we didn't have to pass it that last year.
No.
Yeah.
we
It was
took it
so
because they were
nice.
switching over.
I remember when they told us we didn't have to pass that test, and it was
Nobody-
just free
Every-
for all.
Nobody cared.
Everybody at the same time went, "Oh, okay."
Didn't
so
didn't we
don't
all
care."
like not? I'm pretty sure didn't we all just like not finish it so we didn't have to go to actual class?
Yeah, so
A lot of us,
I
yeah,
took like
stretched it
3
out.
days.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
did too. I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah, I did. I was.
They had to
about
like move us
days.
classrooms.
Yeah,
and-
to classroom because it was like all in
Dude.
the lunchroom.
Shout out Mitch Vanderlinden. He took 5 days to finish his Wassel that was supposed to take like 6 hours total.
Which is
5
stupid because he was
days?
like one of the smartest kids in our class.
Oh, I think
Yeah.
I think he finished it in like 2 hours. And I remember him and Joe being the guys that like stretched it out because they figured it out. They're like, they can't rush us and they can't force us to be done because it's a state mandated test. So I remember them literally skipping like a whole week of school, basically.
so stupid.
Love
Oh,
it.
yeah. Shout out to Mitch and Joe for figuring that out. They basically, I mean, this 9-year-old basically figured out what they figured out at 17. So, all right. Last topic we have today, or last segment, Top One Tuesday. Top One Tuesday, we're doing something a little bit different. So we're gonna do Top One app on your phone.
Oh,
So
shit.
your favorite
Tinder.
app on your phone.
TikTok, bro. I don't even know all of them.
I wish. Do you think P Hub has an app?
I doubt it.
They
Just
don't.
kidding.
They don't. Taylor's very emphatic.
Man,
I checked.
favorite
Don't
app.
worry. Man,
Also, are you guys like are you guys organized on your phone? Do you put it into little like cubes
Yeah.
for your iPhone?
I have like all my social media
Yeah.
in a cube. I have like all my bills all in one cube.
Yep.
All my sports stuff, all my like investing stuff because I'm a hashtag vestor.
Ooh,
um,
nice.
All my
Hashtag finance.
Yep.
hashtag live your
I
best
have
life.
my finding love cube,
Yeah,
which has all
got
my
a-
dating apps in it.
Got a whole folder for that.
Mhm,
Yeah,
I have
we-
multiple pages.
We
That's
haven't
why.
talked about this on the podcast publicly, but dude, shout out to that girl that was 31 that created Bumble and is now a billionaire. That is impressive.
Oh,
Speaking
man,
of Bumble, for all the ladies that are on Bumble, okay, if we match, I can't message you first.
I
Thank
mean,
you.
that's the premise of the whole app.
Dude,
That's the
I
whole
can't
point of the
tell
app.
you how I just ate my mic. Good Lord. Take note of that. Dude, I can't tell you how many times I've matched with somebody on Bumble and it just expires because they don't send a message. I literally put it in my bio. I said, You have to message me first, please. I
So
can't message you.
So they match with you. So obviously they
Mainly
show
because
like
of my dog Flex, yes. But anyways,
okay,
keep
fair
going.
enough. That's just a good move on your part. So that's just strategy.
Absolutely.
So they match with you. Clearly they see something, and then they just never message.
No,
That just seems back.
it is so stupid. Like, what's the point
There should
of
be like
matching with somebody if you're not gonna message them?
I mean, I get it because like
Well,
Tinder, like I get it because like Tinder, like people will match on Tinder, and like I did that. Like I never really messaged anybody first. It would be few and far between, or you use like speed round
you
it.
have standards. I don't.
But the
So
thing
everybody
is
gets a
like,
message.
but the thing is like Tinder has it both ways. So either one
exactly.
can message first. Bumble, like the girl has to message
first. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
so maybe they're just doing speed rounds, and they just are like, oh, maybe they're just not feeling it, man.
Then just unmatch me. Don't let it expire.
Yeah, why do they let it run out? Why would you let the time run out?
Probably because they want people to be active on there.
It goes for a whole damn day.
24 hours, and then you can get you can extend it. Honestly, I really like Hinge if we're talking about like dating apps. It's not my favorite app, but Hinge is pretty cool.
It's the best one.
Is Hinge owned by Tinder though?
I don't know who owns Hinge.
I don't think it's owned by Tinder. I think it's just I wonder if it's owned by Facebook.
Match Group is who owns Hinge.
Match.com owns Hinge.
Oh, that makes sense.
That's crazy. Dude, I remember how big, I mean, not for us, but like Match.com was like huge.
It's still big, dude. There's still commercials for that.
Yeah, that's true.
So have we ever figured out if farmersonly.com was like, was that like a comical like thing?
No,
or
it was
real. It was real.
Really?
Yeah, dude.
Huh.
That was on TV.
It just seems like it is for comedic relief. That's it.
City folks just don't get it. That's what the fucking motto is.
You don't have to be lonely.
Oh, I mean,
everybody knows the jingle. Like, it's crazy. Their marketing was insane. They were on my TV like every other commercial, and I genuinely thought it was a joke for so long, but it sounds like they're doing well. They're alive and kicking.
I guess so. They're still there.
It wouldn't surprise me if Farmers Only was also like a Match.com. Let's see here. Nope. Okay, please look up the owner. Please
I did.
I have it. Hold on.
Farmers Only owner. His name is Jerry Miller, and he is exactly what you think he is.
Would you see his picture? He's in front of a John Deere tractor.
Oh my god, dude. That is so funny.
This dude looks like the Undertaker, and
but also like, why is he wearing like golf?
Ted Nugent had sex and they had a baby, and this is the love child.
This is so
like
crazy.
It's a Farmers Only like site. He's in front of a John Deere tractor, but he's also in a golf polo and freaking like golf shorts.
This guy's from Akron, Ohio.
I'm not surprised.
There is no way.
Is it LeBron James from Akron, Ohio?
Okay, don't put those two and two together, please.
Yeah. Jerry Miller and LeBron James.
Same category.
Heroes of winners. The heroes of Ohio.
Holy smokes, dude. Jerry Miller. Good for you, dude. It just doesn't seem like he would understand how to build an app at all. It's not like he looks like a big Silicon Valley guy.
I'm sure he didn't do the designing of the app.
Or, I mean, it sounds like it was just his plan then. Like, it was just like, here is my business plan, and you guys make it for me. I wonder how much Jerry Miller is worth.
Dude, there is 6 million users on farmersonly.com.
No way.
Shit.
Wow. Jerry Miller, Farmers Only net worth.
That's what I tried to find. I couldn't find anything.
There's 100,000 to 1 million. That's a very broad spectrum.
Also, that's just like a total guess.
Yeah.
100,000 to 1 million. That would be like literally anybody on the planet that's older than 40 years old.
Yeah. What the fuck?
like that would just be their like 401k or something.
Wait a minute. This dude was born in Tacoma.
No. This is a different Jerry Miller.
Okay, I'm like,
This is a different Jerry. Yeah, no, I
So I
saw the
don't look
same
at-
thing.
so I'm looking up a random Jerry Miller is worth $100 to $1 million.
Probably.
Dang, dude. That's crazy. That is not who I would. I mean,
Dude.
that's exactly who I would expect, but like not
No,
at the same time. What
no.
about Cupid? What is that? Is it just Cupid? What was that dating app?
So okay,
These are all,
so
like,
dude,
old
there
ones, but-
are.
I don't know.
Let's see.
Okay,
so-
Cupid.
Okay, Cupid.
Yeah, there's OkCupid, Match.com, Plenty of Fish.
These are all old ones. Like
Yeah.
Okay, Cupid's owned by IAC. Oh damn, they're a publicly traded company. They own they own 150 digital brands, but they own OkCupid. Wow. All right.
Interesting.
All right. You guys have to say your top one app here.
Oh,
I'm gonna go with YouTube. Honestly, I think
Ooh.
I'm on. I
Okay,
think
good
I'm
one.
on YouTube more than anything, just because I always, if I like get bored of the music that I listen to on Spotify, I'll go through YouTube and I just like click on an artist and it'll run through like Pandora. I guess is this kind of the same thing, but I always watch like random videos on YouTube too, so I'm always on that one.
it's a good one.
That's a good one.
Man, that's kind of tough because like I watch a lot of Twitch, but I don't watch it on my phone. I always like watch it on my TV or my computer. Man, I probably would have to say probably Instagram.
No.
Yeah, that's
Because
a solid
Instagram,
one.
there's like a lot of like you can search for a lot of different things on there, videos, pictures.
There's
Stuff
so
like
much,
that.
yeah, there's so much stuff.
Yeah, I was gonna go in my settings and see how much time I was spending on
Too much.
like the battery.
Dude, Bumble has
Dude, that's a good idea.
Let's see.
I bet mine's not even YouTube. I bet it's something completely different.
Oh, dude, mine is Twitter, and I knew it would be Twitter.
Where's it at?
how do you get there?
You just go to your go to the settings and then go scroll down to battery. It's right above privacy.
Okay.
And then
Oh.
Mine's Hinge.
Mine's TikTok. That makes so much sense, dude. 47% TikTok. Everything else is like 15.
47.
Yeah, 15, 13,
Dang.
7. 3.
Damn.
I like TikTok, bro. Get
How
off
do
me.
you
Fuck
wait? How
off.
do you see it?
You go to battery and then you scroll down.
Battery. Wait,
Holy shit, dude.
it's
47%.
settings or
Yeah, it's settings.
But don't
Scroll
go to
down.
like the general settings. Just keep scrolling until it's like right above the App Store and Wallet. That's
no
that's
idea
cool.
what that is.
Here, look.
What does the app look like?
You literally just click. Oh shit! All right, you click settings,
Okay.
and then you
Oh.
scroll down, and it's right here, battery, and then it tells
Oh,
you
that battery.
right
Oh,
there
okay.
all the fucking apps.
Dude, that literally Taylor showing Matt how to get to battery literally just looked like
Well,
a
no,
like
so I was-
2018 like or a 2008 YouTube video. Do you guys remember people would put like the phone?
Oh my God, yes.
and like
they
touch it,
would.
dude.
Oh,
like
dude.
that literally looked exactly the same.
Dude, mine
It
is
did.
Hinge.
Nice.
Nice.
21%.
Add a baby.
15% Snap, 14 Instagram. Tinder
Yeah, you've been-
9%.
Dude, you've been grinding. That means like
Just trying to find love.
if 20% is Hinge and then 15% is Snapchat, you've been like spending half your days straight up trying to find love. You're just out here grinding.
Yep.
Respect the hustle. All right, that's going to do it for the Way Out Here podcast. We'll be back on Thursday. We're going to have the Climb the Ladder boys on the podcast. We guest starred on their podcast last week. We're going to do a little home and home series, so they'll be on our podcast on Thursday. So we will see you guys on Thursday.